Okay, so before we jump into the charts here, we're going to go over the support and resistance patterns that I'm looking for. There's 4 support patterns and 4 resistance patterns. So first pattern for the support is going to be 1 red candle, 1 blue candle, and then a green candle. Okay, and then your top line is going to go at the top of the body. Okay, and then your bottom line is going to go at the bottom wick. Okay, now the next support pattern is 1 red, 2 blue, and 1 green. Now that we've got 2 blues in here, our top line is going to be the highest of the 2 blue candles at the body. Okay, highest body. And then the lowest point is going to be the wick. Okay, the lowest wick here. Okay, so there's our buy zone. Now our next support pattern is going to be 1 green, 1 blue, and another green. Okay, so same thing. Our top line is going to be at the top of the body, and then our bottom line is going to be at the wick. Okay, now our last pattern for the support is going to be 1 green, 2 blue, and another green. And then same thing, we're going to be looking for the highest part of the body of the 2 blue, and we're going to look for the lowest point, which is the wick, lowest wick of the 2 blue body or blue candles. Okay, now for our resistance, it's just opposite. We're looking for a green candle, a blue candle, and a red candle. And then same thing, we're looking for the lower part of the body. Okay, for our bottom, and then the top is going to be the wick. Okay, now the next pattern for the resistance is going to be a green, 2 blue, and a red. Okay, same thing, we want the bottom of the 2 blues body, and then we want the highest wick of the 2 blues. Okay, next pattern is going to be a red, a blue, and a red. Okay, we're going to be looking for the body, and then the top line is going to be the wick. Okay, the last resistance pattern is going to be 1 red, 2 blue, and then another red. Okay, and then same, we want the bottom part of the 2 blues for the body, and we want the highest wick of the 2 blues. Okay, so these are our zones. These are the patterns, support and resistance patterns that I'm looking for. And now we can get into the charts. So this video here, we're going to go over the USD pairs, and then every Sunday for non-members, I'm going to go over the USD pairs. And then for the members, I'm going to go over all of the pairs. Okay, weekly support and resistance. So let's get started on the odd USD. You can see we're starting on the first, we're on the weekly, and oh, let's get you guys seeing these blue candles before I get into it. So if you don't see these blue candles, all you're going to do is go up into your indicators and strategies, click on that, and we're going to search and type in boring. Okay, and you're going to see, you can highlight it here, star it, and you're going to be getting the boring candle by Surjit Kakar. Okay, click on that, and you're going to show it up on your trading view here. Okay, now go to the weekly, and we're going to mark up these charts here and look for the support and resistance. So on the odd USD, you can see I've got the support already marked up. We're moving to the upside. I don't have anything in the back here. Looking for a resistance point, so I'll wait until one is dynamically made, but we'll just put the supports in here for the odd USD. So if it comes back down into here, I'm going to be a buyer. If we come back down into this point, we're going to be a buyer. So you can see at the pattern that I'm looking for, we're starting at the first candle, working our way back. We get a green, blue, green. So this is our first support zone here. We come back into here. I'm going to look on the 1 hour and look for setting up the trend report EA to take a trade for me on the 1 hour. Okay. You can see the next one, if we do break down here, is going to be this area here. We got a green, 2 blue, and a green. Okay, so there's our pattern. There's our support. Now we can go down into the Euro USD. And you can see starting at the first candle, working our way back. We've got a green, blue, green. So we've marked in the top part. If you want to see what I'm using a horizontal ray. Then you can just go up on the trend line tools, click on the over button here, and go down to horizontal ray. I've started, but then you just click on that. And if you want to change the colors and the thickness, then just double click on the line. Okay. I've also got, let's delete this one here and I'll show you. Now I can click on the horizontal ray. I've also got my snap tool or the magnet tool turned on, so it'll snap right into where I want it. Okay. So good points to do. So there's our our support for the Euro USD. We've got a green, a blue, and a green. Also our resistance. This is very messy, but I've marked it up anyways. We've got a red and a whole bunch of blues here. Big consolidation area here with a nice drop red candle here. So I did mark this up. You can see the bottom of all these blues is of the bodies is this candle right here. So I've marked it up and we'll see what it does up in this area for the weekly. So I might try and take a short. This is what I'm going to be waiting for the arrow strategy to start to go short. The daily should be showing a big red arrow, and then I will be looking on the 15 to do some entries within this zone. Okay, so that's how I'm using the strategies within these zones. Okay, let's get into the next one here. We'll go to the pound USD. Okay, starting at the first candle, we're going to work our way back. You can see we did have a green, 2 blue, and a red. So at the beginning of last week, I could have been looking at this area here. Okay, and we never closed above here, and we came back down in. So I could be looking to go short on this one, but there is a better pound pair that I like for the support and resistance, so I stayed away from this one, and I've just marked up the support here. So we can see we got a green, a blue, and a green. So we've got the support right here, came up, came down and touched this. If we're on the 1 hour chart, we could have got a nice entry and done a 3 to 1. Okay, so let's get into the New Zealand USD. Same thing, I don't see anything to the back here. Oh, it's way up there. So we're a little ways from where I've got the resistance point. You can see a green, blue, and a red. But we are a little ways from it. We're about 300 pips away from that. And right now we're moving up on the New Zealand USD. So pretty strong. We'll wait until we get a reversal pattern to draw in a new dynamic resistance. But for now, we've got our support down in this area. So we'll just wait until one of these zones get touched. Okay, now we'll go to the USD Cad. And we can see starting at the first candle, we're working our way back. And this is our resistance area. If we pop up into here, I want to look to short. And we start here and we work our way to the backside to see, and work our way down to see where our next support is. So we can see here a green, 2 blue, and a green. So I've marked this up as a support area. If we get into this zone, I'm going to look to buy. So I'm just waiting. Okay, the USD Swiss. Same thing, I don't have anything to the backside of me over here. So I'll wait until a dynamic support is made. But for now, we've got a couple resistance areas. If we pop up into this area, I'm going to look to short. If we pop up into this area, I'm going to look to short. USD Yen is very ugly. I don't have anything checked on this one. I could go down to the daily and just see if there is any patterns, but I'm not going to do that in this video. Like I said, I'll just do the weekly. Every Sunday for you guys that are non-members, I'll do all the USD pairs. And then for the YouTube members, I'm going to do all of these pairs of video that shows all the support and resistance within this. It'll help you guys mark up your charts And we'll do this every Sunday.